Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to your weekend edition of Morning Coffee. Yeah, thank you so very much for tuning in. So this is going to be a general energy reading for your weekend of Friday, June 5th through Sunday, June 7th. Please keep in mind that time is an illusion and energies are fluid. So just because this is a reading dated for the weekend of the 5th through the 7th of June, it does not mean that it absolutely has to resonate with you at that time. Whenever you are guided to watch this reading and it resonates for you, then that's the message for you in that moment. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading, okay? So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Happy Friday to you guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend ahead. I hope you had a good week. There may have been some struggles. There may have been some challenges. There maybe have been a lot. I mean, what am I saying? I mean, look at what's going on in the world right now. Okay, that's fine. But hopefully, I hope, I pray that you guys have been able... my neighbors, the roosters. I hope you guys have been able to find some sense of peace, serenity, some healing also. I mean, these are challenging times. And if the pandemic wasn't enough, now we have all of this social and civil unrest. And it's like, you know, it's all coming up to the surface. And quite frankly, it's about damn time, right? Anyway, so let's just get into this general reading here. Yeah, so if you're unaware, although I don't know if you've been following me for a while, I don't know how you would be unaware at this point. But if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Eric. It's very nice to meet you. I am in Puerto Rico. And the roosters you're hearing are my neighbors. Well, they're wild chickens. I don't know, actually. I don't know if they're wild. I don't know if they're domesticated, though. But they're chickens and roosters, and it's really kind of cool. They just kind of like roam around. They're everywhere here. It's kind of fantastic. I love them. So yeah, let's get into this general reading here. One last shuffle. And let's see. Okay, the Page of Wands is wanting to catch my attention, but let's see. Let's see what we get for the collective. Yeah? Here we go. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve the highest good of all involved for our weekend of Friday, June 5th through Sunday, June 7th, 2020. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, kids. 3 shuffles, and then let's see what we've got here. Yep. Oh, you know what's so funny? You would think that the roosters would be like a natural... Someone's mentioned in the comments that it was like nature's alarm clock. The thing about the roosters is that they crow all day long. No, like all day long. From the moment the sun starts coming up, like I started hearing them crowing at like 4 in the morning, and then until the sun goes down, they're out there making themselves known, I guess you could say. Oh, there are the hens. Hi, ladies. Good morning. Okay. Here we go, kids. What's going on for the weekend here, Spirit? What do you want to talk about? Or what do you guys want to talk about? Better question. What do you guys want to talk about? What's going on? So the Page of Wands was catching my attention before. Yes, they're literally like right outside my window. The Page of Wands was catching my attention before, and nothing just came out as I was shuffling, but the Page of Wands was in my mind again. So... Excuse me, sir. I'm busy. They're like literally walking around underneath my window here. So the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is rediscovery is what I'm hearing. Self-discovery, understanding yourself. And what I'm picking up on here is that a lot of us are going through the process of re-identifying ourselves throughout not only just the pandemic, but also the civil and social unrest. The Page of Wands is very much about that. The Page of Wands can be a messenger, sure, but it also can be a I just heard a change in the life cycle. The Page of Wands could be about being inspired to do something new, to get on with it. Ooh, I just heard get over it, get over with it, something like that. Okay, but it's also a time of self-discovery, of understanding yourself, of re-identifying yourself, changing the way that you identify, or that the way that you show up or you present yourself in life. And throughout these energies of the pandemic and the civil and now the civil social unrest, I feel like a lot of us have a unique opportunity to really reassess who we are and what it is we want in life. And that's been the message of the pandemic, really, this whole time, because, we've been on lockdown and we couldn't really go out and do the things that we would normally do. So technically or ideally, we don't have all the distractions that would keep us from really soul searching and digging deep and understanding our surroundings, understanding our circumstances, understanding our lives, and making decisions and choosing to change in ways that are better for us. Okay, so and what's better for you is not going to look the same as what's better for someone else, right? This is all an individual thing. We're all on our own paths here, and yet we're all kind of walking these paths together, which is kind of cool. All right. Okay. All right, kids. So, okay, at the bottom of look at that, you guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Wands. And this is the overburden. This is the strife. This is the believing in something that's really not meant for you to believe in, is what I heard. Take that with a grain of salt. Some of you will know what that means for your own selves. I mean, I kind of understand it, but I don't want to define that for you. Whatever it is that you're becoming aware of, that you don't want to continue to be a part of, basically, you no longer want to associate with, that's come to the forefront here. That is the overall energy. So that's what you're really like focusing on right now, I guess is what I want to say. With that, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Empress, you have Justice, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. So with that Page of Wands energy, that's the energy of re-identifying yourself, rediscovering yourself, getting motivated again. But with this Knight of Pentacles energy, this is you slowly but surely moving forward, taking the steps that you need to take. And let me tell you guys, you are 100% surrounded or swaddled in unconditional love between the Ace of Cups and the Empress. And I really feel like, and I feel like the Empress is the energy of the universe coming through and protecting you, guiding you, loving you, working on helping you heal yourself. And the Ace of Cups is you taking that energy, that unconditional love, the support of the universe, and even Mother Gaia, who absolutely can be represented by the Empress, and holding it for yourself, showing yourself that self-love, which is then ultimately bringing justice into your life and is allowing you to move forward slowly but surely. That Knight of Pentacles, y'all know, especially if you've been following me for like since I started, and when I started doing twin flame readings and the Knight of Pentacles was coming out all the time, that damn Knight of Pentacles, man, he is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is thorough. Okay, and that's kind of the energy that you want right now. And I feel like you guys do have kind of a very thorough mindset. I feel like you're being patient. I feel like you're going with the flow, which is kind of what we were talking about yesterday. You needed to just, some of you might be feeling like your manifestations are on hold or on pause, but it's really just you need to allow time and energy. You need the time and the energy to allow things to just come together, right? So with this Knight of Pentacles here, either you got the message yesterday or you're in this space now where you're really trying to be methodical about it. You're not trying to rush anything. You don't want to let anything slip through the cracks. And that's kind of the lesson that the Knight of Pentacles brings in this, right? In what he represents, because he's so thorough, so meticulous about everything that he's not going to move on. He's not going to progress. He's not going to allow himself to to go to the next step unless he has completed what he's working on in this current phase, because he's not trying to get to his destination and find that things aren't working right, or something was incorrect, there was a discrepancy here or there, and now all of a sudden he's got to turn back and double back and do that again. He's not trying to do that. Okay. But I feel like this is your mindset, and I feel like you're very much centered and grounded in this, and it's actually a very, very good thing. Now, you might be looking off into the future and thinking, wow, there's so much that I need to do. Wow, this is going to take so long. But ultimately, I feel like that energy of impatience is really quite tempered by what it is you've experienced and gone through so far. And it could be an energy, you could be in an energy right now where you're saying to yourself, well, shit, I made it this far, right? What's another 2 years? What's another 5 months? What's another, you know what I mean? And obviously I'm not saying it's really going to take that long. I'm just pulling numbers out of my ass arbitrarily, but still, you get what I'm saying. Let's go a little bit deeper here. All right. Let's see what else we've got going on for you guys. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. Look at that, y'all. All right. What else is going on with this? You really are creating something new for yourself right now. Damn. Holy shit. That just scared the crap out of me. Something was being drained, I guess, from upstairs, and it fell on... That scared the absolute shit out of me. Whoa! Okay, all right. Let's pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. That I don't know what was going on. It's fine. Let's continue. So, what I was saying is, you guys are really creating something new for yourself right now, and it's really quite beautiful. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, and with that has come the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Yeah, so that's victory. And look at this. I love, this is the, if you're unfamiliar, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot. But I love the way the Six of Wands is depicted, because the Six of Wands is all about victory. It's about overcoming obstacles. It's about being able to take a victory lap. You know what I mean? So, and I love the way this is depicted, because it's like this butterfly. Well, this message is twofold. Number one, there's a butterfly in there, and we all know that butterflies represent transformation and change. But then this butterfly is rising out of the brambles. Freedom, okay? Freedom is upon you. And with all of that, you have the Page of Pentacles now at the bottom of the deck, okay? So the Page of Pentacles is that level up, is that stepping into that new life, that new sense of self, that new beingness. There could be a level of oneness, of unity consciousness involved in this for you, and that is absolutely beautiful. I don't know where that came from. I just heard it, but here you go. Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands. You are in, just like I was saying yesterday, you are in direct alignment with the new that is coming into your life, the better that is coming into your life. And it absolutely is victorious with the Six of Wands here, right? Look at these two aces. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And what I'm feeling here is that it's you embodying this unconditional love that the universe and spirit and source is constantly beaming towards you. And by you taking this and holding this cup and filling and maintaining the fact that this cup is full of love for your own self, that is in fact that's what's putting you in direct alignment, Queen of Wands, with your new reality, Ace of Pentacles, which is ultimately giving you that victory. Okay, and you basically you get to start over, or you're starting over and I just heard turning over a new leaf. So some of you may actually be really working on changing how you change, how do I want to say this? Because what I'm hearing is vices. So like maybe some of you are reassessing your vices. Maybe some of you are working on trying to cut some of that out of your life. Maybe some of you are trying to work on how you react to, whether it is you are choosing to learn not to react, or you're learning how to really respond in a much better way to whatever it is you seem to be experiencing in your life. Okay, that's really, really beautiful. It's really quite awesome. I love this, guys. This is beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so let's get a little bit of clarification going here. For those of you that are new, I'm fairly limited in what I have. I'm fairly limited in my setup right now. I only have 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck, and the only oracle deck I just so happen to have is the it's the Romance Angels. And I'm not a big time love reader. I do love readings, but I do those mostly on Patreon. But I normally, especially here on YouTube, I try to focus on more spiritually stuff and focusing on you so you can find the love that within you that you really want. So normally I would finish morning coffee with clarification, and then I would get us an oracle card. But because I don't have my oracle cards yet, they're still on their way here to Puerto Rico. I can't do that. So we're just going to close this out with some clarification. Yes? And the first thing that I want to clarify is this Ace of Pentacles. So let's see. Let's just see what this Ace of Pentacles represents for you. Yeah? Cool. All right. Ace of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Let's look a little deeper. What is this Ace of Pentacles here? The 9 of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. Oh, shit. Okay. No problem. So we have the... Yes. Yes. Oh my God, you guys, this is beautiful. You have the 9 of Wands. I'm sorry, we're clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So you have the 9 of Wands. You have the Empress. And you got the 2 of Swords. And we were talking about the 2 of Swords yesterday because that came out. And this is you having your blinders on. And what I feel like here is this is you not being focused on anything other than the unconditional love that is represented by the Empress here. And for some of you, this could be you focusing on embodying your inner femininity, your inner Empress, your inner divine feminine. The 9 of Wands with this is talking about how you are truly, truly persevering here, because it seems that you've got a very clear understanding with the King of Swords. You've got a very clear understanding of what it is. I'm hearing what it is you're meant to be doing in this life, what it is you want to be doing in this life, but also you could have a very clear understanding of what it is that's going on around you. And that's helping you decide what you will and will not tolerate any longer. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't feel like there's much discussion going on here. Even though the King of Swords is very much a diplomatic individual. He's willing to talk to you about it. He's willing to understand. He's willing to hear all sides of the equation when he's positively aspected. But in this situation specifically, this King of Swords feels like he's very stoic. And at this point, he's very stern and he's very quiet. There's really nothing else for him to say here. And this has nothing to do with gender. Okay, this is, we're non-binary here on Divine Conversations, but also this is about the energy, okay, not gender. So you could even be a man, physical man, and you could even be heterosexual. Like, I'm not even trying to talk about sexuality here, okay? That ain't, right? But you still have feminine energy within. You could still be working on embodying and embracing your own inner sense of divine feminine energy. And that makes perfect sense because the divine feminine is in fact on the rise right now, okay? Energetically speaking. Okay. This is very good, you guys. It's very good. So now next what I want to look at, I want to look at the 6 of Wands here because I'm hearing that this is very much about overcoming some strong adversity, right? So what is the 6 of Wands, Spirit? That's right. That's right, you guys. Oh my God, this is shit. Shit. I'm gonna stop there at the... Y'all, check it out. What is the 6 of Wands? First of all, the first card that came out, there's that Page of Wands. Okay, there's re-identifying yourself. But the Page of Wands also came out with the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Star, right? The Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Star, and the Knight of Swords. So, yikes, things might be a little bit of aggressive. And from what I feel through this right now, you guys, you have every right to be aggressive. You do. And I'm not condoning violence. I will never condone violence. However, it just feels like you have every right to want to get a move on. You have every right to want to defend yourself tooth and nail. You know what I mean? Like, defend yourself with every ounce. Like, check it. If you're watching this and this energy is resonating for someone, like if you're cross-watching for someone, or this energy is resonating with someone that you are connected with, whether it's romantically or not, it's resonating more with them than you, be careful. I would not advise that you step to this person with any mess, because they will shoot you down, cut you down the moment they get a chance. And it's not, and I don't even think they're looking for a fight. Quite honestly, I feel like whomever this energy is resonating for, you're keeping to yourself. That's why I felt like you're being very quiet. However, if someone comes to you with some mess, God help them. God help them. Because given the right opportunity, there is the potential to rip someone to shreds. Okay? And with that, at the bottom of the deck, Eight of Cups. Leaving the past behind. Leaving behind things that no longer serve you. Okay? And this is a beautiful thing. Okay. This is a really beautiful thing. So what I want to do now is I'm going to get one more shuffle. And just to get a closing message for us. Yeah? For the weekend. Closing message, please, Spirit. Compassion is key here. You might be feeling like you're in a very aggressive energy. You might feel like you're on a little bit of the defensive. And you might need to be. Wow. Yeah, you might need to be. Ooh. Whoa. What? Are you kidding? You might, you might need to be, but this is feeling like, because what I'm talking about here is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is the first card that's come out in this closing message for us here. Yeah, but it's really about, at this point, it's about defending your honor. It really is. It's about defending your honor, and defending your honor is not just standing up for yourself against someone in the external. It's also standing up for yourself in terms of really following through with what your heart is calling you towards. And then you have the King of Cups here. And to me, the King of Cups represents emotional responsibility and emotional maturity. So I really feel like a big part of this re-identification of yourself has a lot to do with finally following through. Yes, I said that correctly. Finally following through with what your heart has been guiding you towards, what your heart has been calling for, and being emotionally mature and responsible enough and strong enough to stand up to any sort of opposition. Okay? King of Cups to strength. And then with that, oh my God, look at that. With that, we have the Ace of Cups. Again, now with the Page of Swords, though. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Spirit just made this into a love message. So I'm going to pause for a second because now I want to get my Romance Angels deck. So hold on. All right, guys. So I have my Romance Angels deck here, but I am seeing two things. If you're not really interested in love, then I feel like this closing message could be, well, you know what? You know what? You're right. Yes. Okay. So, Page of Swords with the Ace of Cups here is saying to you, keep a close watch. Keep a close eye on your sense of self, your sense of security, your sense of self-love, your sense of of unconditional love for yourself. All right. Because the Page of Swords is like the sentry. So I'm kind of seeing this as the sentry or the scout or the spy. And I'm seeing this as an energy of, You know, it's almost as if this Page of Swords energy is circling this Ace of Cups, like saying, all right, no one's getting past here. No one's getting past here. And if the spy, if this Page of Swords here catches any mess, he sounds the alarm, and then here comes the Knight. Know what I'm saying? Excellent. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. But see, that's standing up for yourself. That's really being this King of Cups here. Okay? Being emotionally mature. Now, at the bottom, now, okay. At the bottom of the deck, though, we do have the Two of Cups. And for some of you, or for many of us, I do feel like this is the balance between masculine and feminine energy within you. This is you coming into a partnership with yourself. But now I'm hearing, Spirit is saying to me that there could be someone watching you. Someone who admires you quite a bit. Someone who sees you for who you truly are. Knows your worth, knows your value, and probably wants to provide you with some sort of sense of security or love or foundation. I don't think they're acting on it yet. I think they may still be circling. You may have just met this person. And I don't even think you're really checking for that right now. Because this is very much a time for the self, right? But isn't this a catch-22 though? The moment you stop looking externally and the moment you start really loving yourself is the moment that someone pops up and is like, ooh, let me love on you a little bit. You know what I mean? And then, but now at this point, you're just like, I mean, you're cute and all, but I'm really not even like focused on that right now. So maybe later. All right. So what I am going to do then, because this has come up, I'm going to give us a closing message from the romance angels here. Okay. We'll give this one more shuffle. And then we'll see what we got, yeah? Whew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. There we go. All right. Closing message, please, Spirit. What do you want to tell us in terms of love in this? Two of Cups. I'm hearing marriage. Something's coming together. Unbeknownst to your own... Yikes, Spirit. Unbeknownst to your own blind self. Damn. Dem's fighting words. What do we have here? Oh! Y'all. The one and only card that's come out. I'm going to shuffle again and see if I can get some more, but... Soulmate. Yeah, yes, this is your soulmate. Some of you are aware of this person. Like I said, I feel like you may have met them already. They're aware of you, you're aware of them. Maybe you're not. Maybe you haven't met this person yet, but I feel like the more work that you do in this vein, in loving on yourself, I mean, if you really truly want a soulmate, it's going to come to you when the timing is right. Let's just see. One more card. Just one more message, please. There it is right there. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Overall energy. Okay. Well, we have codependency on the bottom of the deck. And as I was reading through this, I heard Spirit say that this is not really... This is not relevant to the current situation because, thank you, Spirit, because what you have, I mean, so it's a message there, but it's saying you've freed yourself from that, because then you have free yourself. And as soon as I saw free yourself, I was like, okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense, because this is very much an energy of freeing yourself from whatever burdens were bothering you before. Okay, so underneath codependency, you also have getting to know each other, which is relevant to this situation, because then you have give your relationship a chance, you have flirt, and you have chemistry. This is cute, y'all. So, but here's the thing. I don't feel like you're really checking for this too much right now. And that's perfectly valid. And it doesn't mean that you can't have a good time. It doesn't mean that you can't be receptive to someone's advances to a certain extent, or like their admiration and whatnot. I feel like right now, if you are aware of who this person is, or if you have met someone new that kind of like strikes your fancy a little bit, I think you're more interested in getting to know them. You're more interested in like maybe just flirting or building a friendship, building a relationship that has a foundation other than just chemistry, sexual chemistry, energetic chemistry. Like, you really want to be able to know. I think you've really matured. You've really matured, King of Cups, to the point where it's like, well, look, you're hot and all, like we can get down and bump uglies, but what's going to happen after that? Are you still going to be around? Are you still going to want to talk to me? Am I still going to want to talk to you? Like, you know what I mean? It goes both ways. So I feel like you're more focused on that. So those of you that are like kind of in this kind of like negative mindset about love or relationship, your message is, please give your relationship a chance. Don't write something off just because. Don't write something off too quickly. Don't make any snap judgments. But there definitely is, there's chemistry here. All right, there is definitely some sort of chemistry here. You guys are compatible in some way, and it may be just some sort of minuscule way, something that just seems minuscule on the surface. But I feel like as you get to know each other, you're gonna find that actually you have more in common than you think. And that, and I feel like as time goes on, what seemed like just a tiny little spark in chemistry actually grows into something pretty major. But don't focus on that. Don't worry about that. Keep doing you. Keep focusing on doing your work and embodying this Empress, Ace of Cups energy. Okay? Because look, guys, we have the Empress and the Ace of Cups that has come out here twice. Okay? So this is really the focus here. And this is very much feminine energy. And I feel like the more, I'm kind of feeling like for some of you, the more you embody this sense of unconditional love, which is, the more you embody this sense of unconditional love, the more you bring in your soulmate, okay? Someone who is really mature and ready to meet you on a level playing field, and it will be a level playing field, because you're not going to align with anything other than what you are directly in alignment with within your energy, and so thus you get what you ask for. You get what you work towards. I'll say that. You get what you work towards, what you work for. Okay? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you all so, so very much. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, please go ahead and do so at divine_conversations. You can also follow me on Patreon if you want to get some extra good content, plus also official line conversations. An update on June readings. I'm very much in nesting mode right now because I just moved to Puerto Rico. You guys know that. But I still want to do readings. But for the June readings, I'm just going to I think I'm just going to do them by sign. Not by sign, excuse me, by element. So fire signs, earth signs, water signs, air signs. And I think I'm going to do the same for the love readings on Patreon, just because I have to work on getting myself settled so that I can really get back into big business. Okay, so stay tuned. Keep an eye open for that. And I love you guys so very much. I hope you have a great weekend, and I look forward to connecting with you again for our next cup of coffee Monday morning. Yeah? Take care. Mwah! Bye.